I forced myself to play the first Assassin's Creed in 2025. The one that crawled so Ezio Auditore de Francesco could leap off towers into haystacks. A couple of weeks ago, I was doom scrolling mid-poop as any respectable human being does, when suddenly my feed started serving up peak Assassin's Creed content. And I realized something. I've only played AC3 and AC Origins, and I love AC Origins, by the way. Bayek is him, Bayek is the GOAT, and Bayek would never let Ubisoft do that NFT crap. So today, I decided to go all the way back to where it all started and made Ubisoft the giants became and the stinky company they ended up becoming. Right from the start, the initial menu feels like 2007. I don't know if it's the aesthetic or the complete jankiness of it. The UI is extremely confusing to me. I had to manually select back instead of just pressing B like a normal human being.
Disgusting!
And the control buttons? Ooh-wee! The controller default settings are fucking bonkers. Either my 8-bit dual controller couldn't comprehend the ancient relic I was trying to play, or the devs back then just wanted to be quirky because they're not like the other girls. I mean, you turn the camera using triggers? The menu is R3? What? Please let me know in the comments below that these are not the default one. I need answers, and someone needs to go to prison because of it. Holy shit, this control makes no sense. What the f? And the worst part? This game has no subtitles. Disappointed? After wrestling with the controls and customizing them into something resembling a human setup for a solid 5 minutes, we begin. The intro of this game is very confusing and scary. Random images, screen flashes. It actually made me want to cosplay some Japanese kids watching the Porygon episode. That joke was a little too far in it. A lot of people hated the joke so much, they started to shove me around, and I think they were mad. I couldn't see their faces, but I felt it. What the hell? Turns out this was all part of a simulation. A buggy one, of course. And here we meet our beautiful, absolute honker of a man, Desmond Miles. We got a long-ass scene for exposition with some old geezer, and oh boy, is this guy in a speedrun on becoming the most hateable guy.
When we're done, you'll be left to die.
Yeah. Fuck you too. Now here's something that surprised me. People always talked about how they loved the modern day stuff in all the Assassin's Creed games. But in my experience, every time AC Origins or AC3 yanked me out of the cool shit that was parkouring and killing people in ancient times and dropped me into some bland tom with generic girl number 3, I wanted to play Pop-Up Pirate with my eyes. But in this game, it actually works. The mystery is intriguing, the slower pace in the beginning makes the shift to modern day feel natural. I actually like that Desmond is a kidnapped prisoner. Didn't know the game started like that. There's suspense. Where am I? Who is in charge? Will I survive? How the frick do I escape? Can I romance the lab girl? So we learn Desmond's from the assassin bloodline, and they need his DNA to access memories through the animals and figure out something. And yeah, they also casually drops that the animals could kill him. Cool. Also, the lab girl is trying to make sure that Bod McBodface doesn't fry Desmond's noggin like a breakfast egg. Then we go into tutorial area that looks like my safe space. Here we learn the basics. Combat, you have no face, you don't deserve to live. Hiding, eagle vision. Woo, that's cool. Running, being aggressive versus blending in, and how to politely yeet people out of the way in a crowd. You're a gentleman. Oh shit! Only then we get thrown into actual gameplay. 20 minutes into the start of the game. And weirdly, I liked that. No 5-minute cutscenes with explosions and dramatic violence, and it's kinda rare these days. It felt like the game is confident enough to just let you ease into its world. And what did I do with the freedom? Let's freak them up. There you go. Okay, what the f you want from me? I'm lost. Where the frick do I go? It's there that I need to do?
6 hours later.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm stupid. I just had to look forward. Cuphead journalist moment. To quote a modern philosopher, I am the sharpest tool in the shed. Anyway, it's blood time. You're dead, dude. This is where the game shows us just how much of an asshat Altair really is. Jesus, the way people talked about this guy sounded like he was a stoic, wise badass. Nah, he's a teenage edgelord with 0 brain cells. A menace to his friends and himself.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me.
Holy shit. Altair is kind of a bitch in it.
Full Templars, You are not the only ones with business here.
And what is it you want?
Blood.
I got bit slapped.
I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message.
Damn. I got bitch slapped. My friends are gonna get killed. Holy shit, Altair, you're a motherfreaker. Eventually, we return to the Assassin's HQ. We meet Raouf, the homie, and Abbas, the not homie, but with the identical face. We report to the big boss, who I think is our father as well?
I'm gonna be a dad.
We let him know that we failed, but conveniently forget to mention that the mission failed because of us. So our not-so-dead friend kindly remind us that indeed it was our fault.
Robert threw me from the room. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided! My brother would still be alive!
Oh, thank you, man. I almost forgot. And thanks to our stupidity, the Templars now know where we live. And they pull up. We fight off the attack from those stinky, ugly Templars. Bit of murder here and there. Get freaks, man. Stupid. Then we follow Abbas and jump off the towers to show how edgy assassins can be. Shadow is the most bangable of the Sonic crew! After we generously donate logs to the Templars for the winner, we get scolded by Master Dark Robes himself, and he just kills us.
Peace be upon you, Altair.
Damn! He shivved his dick. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. And that's the story of Assassin's Creed 1. I'm kidding. Let's talk about tech real quick. Graphically, this game holds up. Granted, I was playing on PC, and I can crank up the resolutions up to the moon. I'm sure on Xbox 360 and PS3, it was very, very blurry. One thing that I think it's very cool, the graphics looks pretty good, man. But still, the textures are solid, the models work, and the slightly green overexposed color palettes, chef's kiss. It hides a lot of the game's age. The atmosphere makes up for any lack of raw visual fidelity. And even better, the modern day sections. The blown out lighting and overexposure actually makes the lab feel dreamy and kind of hazy, which fits perfectly with the idea of Desmond being kidnapped, drugged, and plugged into a glorified sci-fi blender. I'm gonna kill this old fort with all my might. It proves that having a strong art style ages way better than just raw photorealism. Not that this game goes balls deep into style like Wind Waker or Street Fighter, but its artistic choice made this game age way better than those hyper-realistic graphics of the time that were immersive and fun. However, now they're considered janky, weird, just like the way your dad talks about your mama.
Emotional damage!
Another thing that usually isn't as dated as graphics, but still ages a lot, is controls. What was immersive and even fun can become janky, too heavy, and boring after a couple of years. The first Assassin's Creed definitely has some generational shock. In a somewhat stealth game, you can't crouch, the combat gets the job done. It's very simple and a little heavy. You don't control like a tank trying to maneuver around, but you're not as nimble as later installments. But other than that, I have no complaints. The parkour is fun, even if this was their first rodeo with this style of parkour and not the more flashy Prince of Persia one. I like the parkour a lot. It's not brain numbing, just press one button and go, my child. You actually have to think. Assassin's Creed 1 is a curious game to me. It is slower, simpler, and definitely shows its age. But it has this charm and soul in it. It feels bold and original. I don't know if the overall younger demographic would have the patience to play through the opening minutes of the game, or if they would give up due to the pace. But I definitely had fun. I got intrigued by Desmond's story and absolutely found Altair a spoiled, angry little boy. Hey, click right here. I think you'll enjoy this video.